Morning, everybody. So today we are headed out to go pick up a motor for the Monte. So the motor that we're looking at, we've asked questions about it. We haven't seen it yet, but it is a 2004 5.3 liter. I'm assuming iron block. Haven't seen it yet. So then that would be an LM7, which is good because then you don't have the delete for the motor management or whatever they call it, VVT or whatever. It's non-existent on an LM7, so that would be really good. And it came from an automatic trans, so if the connectors and everything are still there, that should work on a 4L60E transmission, which is what we're looking to put in. Got a couple lines on those, but we got to firm that up. But that's the plan, is the 5.3 with the 4L60E for the Monte, and then get that stuck in there and get it running. So here we go. We're gonna head over and see what we can dig up. Thanks. All right, so the engine that we got is here now. This is 2004 L59 5.3 iron block motor, and we are going to today get it unloaded, and we're going to get it up on the engine stand, pull the flex plate off, and then we're going to drain the fluids and see what it looks like. We want to make sure there's no flake or color, nothing in there, and then we want to make sure that there's no sludge in the top of the motor to indicate that this motor had never had the oil changed. Got a 45-day warranty on this motor, so if it looks like crap, we'll load it right back in the truck and we'll take it right back to where we got it. But if it looks good, we'll continue and then start tearing it down, taking the exhaust manifolds off, the intake manifold, pulling the sensors off. Intake manifold or exhaust manifolds on these 5.3s are always an iffy situation. So I think we have 2 bolts that are broke off, which is not uncommon, but it's the start of getting this engine ready for the swap into the Monte. So going into an 85 Monte. Here we go. Okay, so 5.3's on the stand now. We drained the oil. There was nothing on the magnet. The oil looked good. Couldn't see any residue. No water, no foam, no nothing. It looked good. Oil was a little dirty, but not horrible. I've seen a lot worse. So yeah, we're moving forward. I start on the dissection of it and getting ready to go into the Monte. So first off, things we're doing, obviously the truck intake's going away. We're going to cable throttle body. We're going to put in a different intake. I don't know which one yet, but we're going to put different intake. Shorty headers. Then we're going to put a speed engineering oil pan on it. So we're getting that on order, and then we'll be probably changing. Well, we might be changing the injectors to non-flex fuel, unless we can get the new throttle body with the rails to work on it. But if we can't, then we'll put the LM7 straight fuel injectors on it. Our plan is to reflash the ECU to LM7 and then go from there. But yeah, so we've got power steering pump that we can use, and that's about it. The alternator is gone, and the air compressor for the AC is gone. So we got to get on making a list and checking it twice. I'm going to start working on getting the bolts out of the manifold and see if I can get these out of here without breaking them. I know wishful thinking, but I'm going to give it a try. We do have one that's broke off that I know about, so we'll get that out of there. But it is not broke flush, so I can weld a bolt on that. Should be no problem getting that one out. No rear main leak. That's a good thing. So I'm pretty excited. I think we're we're looking pretty good as far as the engine goes. I don't see anything sticking out at me yet as terrible. We are going to pull the valve covers off real quick and make sure that we don't have sludge buildup. But judging by the oil, everything looks good. So I think we're going to be okay. Okay, we'll get back with you when we know more. So got all the plugs out of the engine, and you'll see, let me see if I can get it to, we do not have any lean cylinders. I don't really see any oil deposits. I mean, everything looks really good. We had a couple of them that had burnt or broken head or exhaust manifold studs. So those had a little bit of heat on them from the exterior, but other than that, you know, maybe a little bit of oil out there. But the gaps were a little big, but I don't see anything to say danger. So plugs, we'll call that good. So got the valve covers off, and man, there's no sludge. Rockers are all tight, springs are all tight, no broken springs. Everything looks really good on the push rods. Both sides look just as good on both sides. Yeah, not bad for what, 163,000?
Yeah.
163,000. So I'd say somebody took care of this motor. We're calling this one a win. Got all the, I have 1, 2 on this side, and then 1 on this side. So we have 3 total to get out of there, and they're all sticking out. So it's going to be real easy. Put a nut on there, torch it on, and then get them out. So I'm very excited. It's going to be good. So we got lucky with the exhaust bolts. We only had 3 broke off, so I'm really happy with that, and I'd call this one a win. Continues to look really good.